EDC is an abbreviation for everyday carry, a catch-all term for the junk you carry with you all the time. Phone, keys, wallet is probably the bare bones for most of you, but you can further personalize it depending on your needs. So let's get started. The topic of EDC has hit me really hard lately. I mean, yeah, I've been kind of doing it pretty much all my life. You know, all of the pockets in your pants full of stuff that you might need. Anyway, it's now just later on that I've come to realize what we're actually talking about. I'll be doing a few more EDC videos in the future, so make sure to subscribe and also hit that little bell icon next to there. Anyway, let's dive into my pocket carry. First off on the list, a nice wallet. The wallet is of course no other than made by Vera Forma leather. A nice handcrafted minimalistic leather wallet that suits comfortably for cards plus some bills, whilst staying thin. And the best part of this wallet is of course, it smells amazing, exactly like everything made out of leather should smell. It's like goosebumps. Yeah. Wow. To be transparent, I actually won this wallet on a giveaway by Timo Vehkaoja. His YouTube channel and Instagram are all linked down below, and his Instagram features pretty much only pure bangers, so make sure to check it out and follow if you liked his style. It just works. Quick disclaimer, out of the rest of the stuff I'm going to show here, I've bought all of them with my own money, meaning that there's no monetary gain for me in this. I actually just made an economic loss in getting all of the stuff. Well, so yeah, no sponsorships, no paid ads or anything. This is purely my own personal preference. Continuing on, no EDC kit is of course complete without a knife, and in this case there'll be two of them. So regardless of how stupidly ridiculous it sounds, most of the time I'm carrying them both with me. First off is the old trusty, a cool AF looking straight bladed Gerber. And this is the knife that I don't care about if it gets wrecked in the process of doing something. It's just meant for pure dirty work. Has a nice flip here on the side, so you can fling it open with one hand like this. Some fidget factor to it, although it's kind of stiff, so you have to flick it quite hard. Yeah. And the point being that at least on my model here, the locking mechanism is so stiff that it's really uncomfortable to unlock it with one hand, so I just most often use the other one to unlock it. And has a small clip on there for easy storage. Yep, and a coffee break. The next knife is the good looking one. Marttiini, made here in Finland. Better quality, durable, and definitely razor sharp, and aesthetically very pleasing. And this is also the knife that I usually cut myself with, because out of these two, this is the one that I'm usually fidgeting with. Although it doesn't have a mechanism so you can flick it open or anything, you have to open it with both of your hands. However, you can close it with one hand. So yeah, that's there to it. Marttiini is also a very reputable brand over here, so you always get that little bit of a reaction of amaze when you tell someone that it's a Marttiini. Although I love taking notes on my laptop as well as tablet, and those notes synchronize on the cloud and are available everywhere regardless of what I'm carrying with me, that kind of note taking still doesn't replace the feeling of taking actual notes with a pen on paper. Effective note taking, having a decent handwriting, and being able to summarize notes quickly and making to-do lists with checkboxes and so on, it's just a skill that's worth mastering. The notebook of choice is of course the field notes. It's conveniently sized and super popular amongst everyone in the EDC community. To be honest, other than the size of it and that it's still quite slim, 48 pages, your notes will be the same regardless of what notebook you're carrying with you, but still, this is the one I prefer. It looks good. Naturally, to note-taking there's another half, which brings in the big idea design bolt action pen. It's an all titanium made pen that would probably even survive a nuclear blast. Although I haven't tried, you can probably have it in your back pocket, sit on it, and it won't bend. The cool thing about it being that it seats pretty much any of the refill tubes that's out there on the market. On their website I think they honestly list probably more than over 100 models, so you're sure to find a refill tube in it regardless of what bookstore you're visiting. Continuing on. Wintertime Finland is very dark. Yeah, the time's 5:30 and it's pitch black already outside. Yeah, you might have a flash on your phone, but is it really to any use when you're out there and trying to actually see something? My EDC flashlight of choice is the Olight. The perks why I chose this is because of its small form factor and size. Sure, there's better performing flashlights out there, but either they're way more expensive or then they're just physically larger. And of course, the best light is the one that you're actually carrying, which is available for use. And with this small size, I'm never putting it away from my pockets because it doesn't take up much space. Conveniently, it runs on a rechargeable AA-sized battery, which you can recharge with a USB Type-C cable. And in case you run out of juice from that battery, you can replace it with just a standard AA battery. That's perfect, right? Finally, the organizer. I'm not going to put too much time in it. It's basically an EDC organizer that I've made myself. Now I only very recently started leatherworking, and to be fair, this is my first ever project that I made. Apart from those stitching practices which are like a few centimeters of stitches. Basically it fits my field notes, the flashlight, the pen, and either knife. So it keeps them all tucked away in a nice organized manner, and this way I know that I have everything with me when I just grab this organizer. And that wraps it up for my pocket carry. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button down there, it really means a lot to me. And subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you next time. See ya!